7 levels of cookies. Explained. Level 1. Garbage. Time to make people mad. The bottom of the iceberg. These cookies are famous for being murderers and killers, ruining streaks of good updates and making lighthearts cry. Their stories are violent and dog water, they can't care, they can't be nice, their fan bases are stupid, just ruthlessness after ruthlessness. To bring Spice fans destroy the game and its community by making fun of role players just trying to have fun. Shadow Milk and Eternal Sugar fans passed me by subs in a couple days, getting lucky, with their first shorts getting at most 1,000,000 views, and they always make no videos. They suck at it. Pure Umbra might fall into this category, but that's for another video.
Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
Back in 2021, there was this Christian girl by the name of Pastry Cookie. What she was known for the most was nearly killing someone physically just for being insulted verbally. I would love a Pastry superfan to tell me more about the lore. Yeah, that's the reason she's the worst, not the drama. Get over it, TikTokers.
Herself. What? No, don't come near me. Book of Butter, 917. Resist!
I don't see someone unironically enjoying these cookies in their life. And these cookies should not have fan bases either. These cookies fans might get defensive if you hate them, but I haven't gone through that before. Milky Way Cookies fan base is trash. Fanboys and fangirls call others autistic just because they hate her. Fucking babies. Take an opinion. Candy Apple Cookie is epic pinnacle reviving the game. She has the bigger fan base and job on making the story painfully easy to cringe at every time she shows up.
Speaking to me is a privilege. You do not have privileges.
This nigga is trash.
Level 2. Bad. If your favorite cookie is one of these, I respect your opinion. I'm not here to make you feel bad for who you love. You can get away with liking them in public. Most of the people will agree with you. It's just me who doesn't like the following. These cookies aren't killers, sometimes. Some of these cookies stick to just one mood or one behavior, either just being mean, evil, or just cocky. They all don't have feelings for anyone else but them, or maybe not even themselves. The Tired Dragon cookie is kind of funny, I guess, but the reason he's here is because of the oven break stories. He would have been in mid 2 years ago, but ever since the 2024 Unlock Dragon stories, I learned that he gets into fights with other cookies a lot, especially Long and Dragon, but we're only counting Kingdom in this.
Imagine being the biggest living creature on Earth. You know what I mean? Can y'all imagine that? You don't have to imagine it, sadly. Yeah, you're banned. Have a good night.
Some cookies are one-hit wonders from memes made by wannabe YouTubers clipping stories thinking they can get views. They can't. Mango talked fast or quote-unquote rapped, but people didn't know that was his personality. Paladin is trying too hard to get people to feel bad for her.
Sherbet cookie! Sherbet cookie! No! Please! Shut up!
Sherbet is easily infected. So it's hard to find the cookie that is a meme to like, which it is. And if you ever come up to me saying that you like sherbet, this will be my genuine reaction. And yes, this is what you think it is. You see, one day at school, some random brain cell of mine just thought of this character again in the game, so I decided to put it in the fucking video. These cookies and their stories and fanbases are very limited, as in their plots and awareness, that the cookie that they love isn't good enough for a quality story. Level 3. Mid. You might think mid is okay, but it actually means not bad, but below okay. Like Silver Bell, like Menthol, like Star Coral, like Sorbet Shark. It's just rubber and plastic buckets. Their fans are people who can't really distinguish the bad quality from the high quality. These cookies might be able to have feelings, have more than one mood or behavior, and might get a little bit better at voice acting in general. Sorbet Shark seems like a pretty chill dude in his shark form. The players can actually understand what he's saying, but for some reason people like his cookie form more. Huh? You can't be serious. Legendary abuse galore. Like, people are gonna get mad that I put Fire Spirit at mid, but remember, we're ranking this by story, personality, and behavior, not how powerful they are. He would have been a cool guy, but since he made fun of Frostgreen Cookie, honestly fuck him. But he has great power, mid character, very important distinction to make.
This nigga is trash.
Okay, enough trying to be funny because you guys think it's unfunny, and enough joking around. Let's get serious. Level 4. Okay. These cookies aren't good or bad. They're just in the middle. And I don't like or dislike these cookies, but they're in the middle. These cookies do have feelings for other cookies more than level 3, and they're more nice than level 3. For example, Dr. Cow is known for being aggressive and with his soldiers and servants, either because they're sassy at him, they're aggressive with, or he's just trying to protect them. You see, before he was awakened, he never really smiled or laughed a lot. Now that he's awakened, he laughs and smiles more, but it's still very rare to see him laugh or smile. His story is really sad, and him screaming no, like you just saw earlier, shows that he really cares for his servants and soldiers, so that's a good thing. Taking isn't okay. Why? He is really nice, more nicer than Dr. Cow, and he cares for other cookies, but he is really disruptive, and most of the time when he transforms into his monster phase and starts destroying things, I think it's called a condition where he into like a magma monster and then starts destroying things. After he calms down, he realizes what he did and he didn't never really meant it. This is not part of the reason why, but I just want to throw this out for the people who only know his lore due to the shorts and TikToks. I'm not sure if they actually say it in the story, which they probably don't because I forgot about it. He might have anxiety because he was really scared to protect his friends, but he actually ended up being okay. But the reason why he's not in good or great is because of the TikToks and the YouTube shorts. You see, he was shipped with prune juice with them doing weird stuff, shooting, cooing a man in the forehead with a pistol. Yes, meanwhile you are still a celebrated YouTuber. 2 years later, your old videos will be a mark of reputation. Or just brain rot shit that took no effort to make. Channels literally getting hundreds of thousands of views every video. But prune juice, on the other hand, isn't okay because he's like one of the most sassiest cookies ever. I'm not even kidding.
Did he just... Are you kidding me? That's it.
He can go on for hours and hours, insult after comeback after comeback, like against you. You see, if you already lose an argument, he'll still keep going and just put your grave even deeper. All bark, no bite. He has a low BMI, he's very skinny, very thin, very tall, very sensitive. And the voice actor sounds like it was from a Genshin Impact character, so I'm not stereotyping him, I swear. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point, but if he were to rap like Eminem, it would be a fair fight. Another reason why he's here is because he's ableist as fuck. Kundus just didn't care if he was going to get hurt or not, so he said, I don't care about your anxiety, just do it. That's fucked up. Not to mention that if you dive deeper into his voice lines, you start hearing stuff like this.
Red or blue? Pick one. A red one? Or perhaps blue?
What? He said that like it was so tough too. I'm so sorry for copying Doopy's script, but come on, bro. Just let me do one more thing from Doopy's script, and that's it. No more Doopy script for the video. He's that type of cookie to be in high school and literally say retard at everything that he hears about. You know how Cheeto says retarded in like most of the videos that he fucking makes?
Literally cancel out all the good deeds that he's done. I don't think so. I think it's fucking retarded.
That's the point just reminds me of. I'm not getting offended at that slur. It's okay if you use it, but I just don't know how you can get away with it without actually having a disability. Peach Blossom is okay because, but since he's part of a B story and we never saw him before, and even in the cutscene, he has a really, really, and I mean really, evil side to him that we don't get to see in the lore or the story. He really works with Mr. Flower without telling Dr. Cow, therefore he is okay. Level 5. Good. Okay, now these cookies are good. Cookies have so much more feelings than level 4 and 3. They're more nice and less mean than level 4 and 3, and they have a good story. These cookies might be your favorite, so get ready. Moonlight Cookie is good. She's not level 6, because if you were to know more about her, the way she says about dreams and our dreams, she's that type of cookie. It's been proven and confirmed that Moonlight Cookie stalks us in her dreams and is definitely real in real life. I swear. Moonlight Cookie is so real that she knows that I've been having Roblox Mugen and Roblox Vetsiseg dreams for the past 7 years. Akshan is level 5 in Kingdom. She's really nice and she cares about people and she travels a lot, which is why mental health is good. But in Evan Break, don't even get me started on that. That's for another video. Just look at this sprite. Who the fuck? Why does she stare at you now? 2 gamers. Hello? You know what? I'm not even gonna go here. I've grown up so much that I don't actually think Schwarzwater is that bad.
Though she did let me try on that dress.
He was very friendly and just really rare. We don't really see him being nice to cookies. He might be good aggressive, but just for a little bit and then gets over it. What I like about Schwarzwater is that this dude is so brave that he literally showed up to a place with a wedding dress. I'm not even kidding. Other people would have been embarrassed, but this guy just doesn't care. He just wears whatever he wants. But the reason why he's not level 6 is because of the little argument where he said it was Velvet's fault. Bro, shut the fuck up, nobody cared. Well, that was November 2022, so I got over it. Level 6, great. Now, these cookies are so much better now. You might agree with me in a lot of these, so let's go. The difference is they actually care for cookies. They don't just have feelings, they care about their cookies. Stormbringer. I love Stormbringer so much. I love her personality, her design, her voice. She's really cute and she's funny. I might have disliked her and was neutral with her a year ago. I grew up to realize that she's not even that mean or bad. She might be mean to other cookies, but that's only because she's trying to act tough around the cookies, show her like aggressive side, which she isn't really that aggressive. So Stormbringer just looks like that cuddly girl that if a cookie just throws a punch at her, she'll just be like, don't do that. Please, you will regret it. Judging of how mean she looks, say what's up. Not much to say about Stormbringer is that thing, and I would love to see another update from her next year, or maybe even before next year. I might get a lot of hate for this, but Pure Vanilla is level 6. It's because of his fan base. Well, quote unquote fan base. You see, Freeboy's not level 7 because the player base that make animations on him just bumped it down to level 6. For the past 4 years, his fan base has been really aggressive with him. They have animated him. Okay, my heart might drop a little bit. That's how I'm just gonna not show any images, but people have animated him using a gun, breaking his ankle, getting chucked by like a cow. So much blood, so much gore everywhere. It's not even funny anymore. Like, people are still doing this shit too. And even after the Shadowmunk update, it got even worse. But before the Shadowmunk update was released, the first 5 days of January, I got a warning that there was an animation of a Thai dragon killing him. Some really graphic and unimaginable ways. I don't think that is real animation though. I think the person who told me was just trying to scare me. But if it is, it's AI. It has to be AI. And if it's not AI, then that animator needs serious mental help. Also for level 6, we got Elderfairy. Elderfairy is very, very nice, and I kind of do like him. Very friendly. He's very nice. Surprisingly, kept 5 beasts inside of a tree for like who knows how many years. In the lore, it might seem like thousands or millions or eons of years, but in reality, it was only a couple of years. Because in my headcanon, beasts are not eons old. Shadowmilk, Mystic Flower, and Eternal Sugar are in their 20s. Don't ask me why. But Fairy might really have a really good relationship. Fairy literally had to die once just to revive and rebirth as a new person. Same cookie. The only thing that changed is his outfit. Nothing else really changed. Sea Fairy is level 6. The reason why she's not level 7 is because she is a little bit, teeny bit aggressive. Sea Fairy is more deadlier than Frost Queen. So deadly that if she uses her skill on a real life person, she would drown them. I'm not kidding. It would happen so fast, the water would get into someone's eyes, nose, and mouth that it would fucking probably kill their ass. So she wouldn't just hit the people she hates and people that are trying to kill her, you don't gotta worry about it. But just don't get on the bad side. Smoked Cheese is level 6. Smoked Cheese really redeemed himself in the story. Even though he was trying to take Golden Cheese's spot, now he does have a sauce. You can tell he really cared about her before her wings were rubbed off. And honestly, I love him as a character now. And even though he might have done something wrong in 2023, he redeemed himself in 2024. He's learned his lesson, and now he won't do some dumb shit like that ever again. But Smoke Cheese will arguably never compare to the level 7 treasure. Now, all these cookies in level 7 are probably my goats. They are the best cookies in the game. They're only mean when they need to be and aggressive, but other than that, they're so nice and so lovable, and nothing can ruin my love for them, even the animations. You see, level 7 cookies actually come like once every like 6 months, like 6 or 7 updates, or maybe more. Because nowadays this game has just been violent, young little kids and lighthearted teenagers. But if you're lucky, whenever there's a good update or a really great update, level 7 will be in there. Level 7 is Caramel Ariel. Oh, she's so innocent. Why are you guys still fucking doing those dumbass animations? She is really aggressive too. But she might be aggressive on the outside, but her insides is again one of the nicest insides you'll ever see on a cookie. The way that she's so brave to stand up Berserk Dark Cacao Cookie it's just brilliant. She doesn't care if he got hurt, she just genuinely wanted him to be okay. There's more story to her, there's more lore to her, and so much more personality to her after the BC update. Amelia is in level 7. Call me a simp, but he's so hot and nice and lovable. He was not mean at all, and the only time he was being mean or looked like he was being mean is when he broke character and saw Golden's Math was being almost eaten by a plant. What I really love about him is that he doesn't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. Bro, when Red Off Memphis fucking threatened him, saying, "Oh, I'll punch you or I'll hit you," he was stopping to himself because he knows he won't actually do that, and even if he will, He's not scared. He probably took a lot of punches when he was younger. That's why he's used to it now. Camellia is my favorite super epic, and no super epic will be better than him. No, genuinely, not even after 2030 starts and before 2031, there won't be another super epic topping him. I have been a fan of Windrucker since January of 2022. To begin, there was this Roblox game by the name of Objects Global. Back then, I went to the supporter morphs and saw a bunch of cookie run characters. I was like, what are these cookies? Why are they cookies? Look at gingerbread cookies. They removed it a couple months after I found out about it. But I morphed as Windrucker, and I actually find him pretty cute. He's a nice guy, and he's probably one of the nicest legendaries too. In his relationship with Firespray Cookie, his friends, the Firespray Cookie didn't like think much about the Dark Ninja War. Windrucker really cared about it because he really wants to solve it, and he cares about his safety and safety and Firespray's safety. But Firespray doesn't really know. Actually, he does care about everyone and care about literally everyone except Shadowmilk. Windrucker asked Shadowmilk if the ultimate cookie was a joke to him. Because outside of Shadowmilk's head, what he didn't know is that Shadowmilk was killing lots of people, not just a little group of people. So Windrucker is a very lovable character. I don't think any cookie in this game will care for more cookies and have feelings for more cookies than Windrucker. Windrucker is arguably the cookie that has the most feelings for the most cookies and cares about the most cookies. Him defending the possible outcome of Shadowmilk's doings is enough to show how much he cares about Earthbread and his safety, which is actually insane. I'm gonna get a lot of hate from this from the ignorant and obnoxious Cheryl fans. Frost Queen is level 7. I'm not even thinking about it that much, but you guys probably might be thinking about it, so let me just address it. Why is Sherbet level 2? And Frost Queen level 7. How do I say this without getting hate? Annoying. Here's the truth. The really painful truth. Sherbet is annoying. She isn't. Frost Queen doesn't even have to try to be loved. She's just genuinely a kind person at heart. And even though she has a cold outside and personality, she does have a warm personality. She's warm in her heart. You see, the only time Frost King was mean was to Cotton, but that's only because Cotton misunderstood what Frost King was trying to do with the sherbet. Other than that, there was literally no other clips or footage of Frost King being mean. Her story and lore is really good, really well planned, really well written. Everything's great, and he's just one of the most prettiest women to ever exist in this game. And I honestly wish she was my guardian, but she's not real, so it sucks. She's still my favorite legendary of all time. I hated her back then, but that's only because I thought she was really angry. These cookies will always be my goats until further notice. And I honestly and genuinely think nothing can break their reputation and my love for them. So that was some levels of cookies. Shout out to Dibley for the video idea. If you have your opinions, let me know in the comment section below to increase engagement because I think other people should see this.